Channel 68 News. It's your boy Lil Lo coming to y'all today on this beautiful but cold Friday morning here in the Tundra. This biome consists of 20% of the entire Earth's surface. It is within the northern hemisphere, such as Canada, Siberia, and the Arctic Circle. Today we will be talking with the weatherman Josh Polito, or better known as JP. JP, how are we doing today?
Thank you, Lil Lo, for that. Now time for the temperature out here in the tundra. Now today, it's feeling a little bit chilly because of the average winter temperature, which is about negative 34 degrees Celsius. But in the summer, it's 3 to 12 degrees Celsius, which is why it is able to sustain life like polar bears and wolves. Okay, now the yearly precipitation out here in the tundra is 15 to 25 centimeters, including rainfall and snowfall. Some abiotic factors is that it has very strong winds and a full layer of permafrost. And if you don't know what permafrost is, it's your lucky day, because it is a layer of ice on top of the soil. Okay, well, that's it for the weather. Now back to you, Lil Lo.
Thank you for that awesome weather report, JP. Hope you stay warm out there. Now on to Lil and Mike to talk about the animals and plants of the tundra biome.
Thank you, Lil Lo, for that great introduction. And now for my special wildlife review of the animals in the tundra. This is the polar bear, and males can weigh from 700 to 1,400 pounds, and they are known as one of the largest land mammals on Earth. And the fur of polar bears might be white, although the skin underneath it is black. Polar bears have no main predator, but they do hunt a lot of seals. And polar bears have adjusted to their cold environment because of their small ears, which help retain heat. The caribou are another species indigenous to the tundra and are known as the Radifer and look similar to a deer. However, females can weigh up to 200 while males can grow up to 180. Caribou are often hunted by other predators and feed on vegetation throughout the tundra. The caribou have adapted to their environment through the use of their hooves to get underneath moss and other lichens beneath the Arctic surface. The Arctic hare, or Lepus arcticus, is another animal that's indigenous to the tundra. It is around 26 inches long and weighs from 8 to 14 pounds and has a white coat during the winter, but changes to gray in the summer. Hares feast on local vegetation but are hunted by small predators. The hares have large hind feet and claws that allow for fast mobility, which allow them to adapt to the environment and their large predators. The Arctic fox is another animal indigenous to the tundra. The Arctic fox measures around 3.5 feet and is similar to the looks of a fox, but is around 6 to 9 pounds. Arctic foxes hunt small mammals and are often killed for their hides by hunters. Arctic foxes have adapted to the environment because of their long, dense coat and also fur on their paws, which helps keep them warm. The snowy owl, or Nissitia scandia, are the largest owls in the Arctic and range from 1.75 to 2 feet. They have yellow eyes that are fixed in the eye socket and can move their heads in 270-degree motion. The owl feasts on small rodents like rabbits, but is hunted by larger birds. The owl has adapted to its environment with its white fur that allows it to blend in with the snow, as well as feathers which help warm. The Labrador tea, or swamp tea, is a three-plant species used for herbal tea. It can grow up to 5 feet and has woolly branches and white flowers. The plant is harvested by humans for tea and syrup, and then the plant adjusts to the environment by growing in lower latitudes of the tundra biome. The caribou moss, or reindeer lichen, is grown in Arctic regions and is made up of fungi and algae. It looks foamy and grows up to about 4 inches high, and the moss is harvested for vitamins and used as medicine. The moss has adapted to cold environment through the low need for water and ability to make food in sunlight and in the cold. The tufted saxifrage is a plant that's indigenous to the tundra. It is a small perennial grown in the tundra and has several flower stems with rigid leaves and white flower bulbs. The flower is used for ornamental plants in the United States and has adapted quickly to the environment by storing carbohydrates underground and by growing on crevices and rocky slopes. The next plant located in the biome is Arctic moss. It grows underwater and its branches are located extremely close together. Like most plants in the tundra, it grows low to the ground to avoid the harsh winds and freezing cold. The main consumer of the Arctic moss is the Arctic hare. It has adapted to its climate by being able to store energy and to use it when it isn't growing. Bearberries are 3 species of dwarf shrubs in the genus Arctopsilos. The bearberry plant is a very small evergreen that can grow up to 10 inches off the ground. Also, it is kept from the cold because of the small hairs on it, and also because it lays low to the ground.
Thanks, Lil Mike, for all that great information about the animals and plants back in the tundra.
Sorry.
I just received word that it's time for Bounce Past Brian's breaking news!
We're live.
Here in the Arctic tundra, just drove here in my new Lamborghini, and today I'm at an oil drilling location, and there's been a lot of debate as to whether or not this is a good idea, because a lot of animals are being dispatched from their natural habitat. Excuse me, sir, can I interview you about this oil drilling?
Oh, for sure, man.
What's your name?
It's a call. Casey call.
Okay, how do you feel about drilling in the Arctic tundra?
It doesn't really affect me, man. I'm just trying to support my family.
Is it true that it's the most untapped location of oil on the entire planet?
Yes, that is true.
Are you aware of the damage it causes to the environment and the impact it has on all the animals?
No, I am.
We're back after some technical difficulties. A polar bear has awoken and started attacking some of the drillers. Casey, call! Run!
We tuned into live action of the polar bear attack. He looks really angry.
Casey call!
That was a really surprising polar bear attack. And can we please have a moment of silence for Casey Call? And now for our sponsors.
Splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pimpin'. No, I ain't bluffing. I'm with your mom in the kitchen.
It's going on here!